Welcome back, it's me, Matthew, and I've looking on the earthquake charts this afternoon, and I am going to look at the jet stream as well and the Soho cams, because again the weather patterns and also the earthquake magnitudes are just becoming more stranger each and every single day. So here on the screen, September 22nd 2017, and it is getting stranger because look, we've got 5.8s, 4.9s, 7.1 here as well. Now around the earth at the moment we're getting some very strange patterns of these earthquakes as well. There is just continuous patterns all the time, very strange. If we just go down to here as well, we can see other high magnitude earthquakes, 6.1s. Now these were back some years back with 2.4s and 3.3s, but we're now seeing a lot more stronger earthquakes, 6.4s. There's a lot of I mean, they're getting much more stronger now, aren't they? 6.1s. They're getting higher now because again, because of the Nibiru system. Okay, we've got Nemesis, the brown dwarf star, I believe, that's affecting our planet. There's fire as well, lots of fire damage around the world, and it's because of the sun. Now they do chemtrail to try and cool our atmosphere down, and it's just getting very strange, isn't it? Because these solar flares are attacking our Earth's core, causing huge amounts of earthquake activity. Look, here we go again, a 6.4, 5.9s. I mean, this is around the Australia area as well. You've got the Solomon Islands and other parts of the world hugely affected by these earthquakes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the solar chart, because I want to just check, because I'm looking at the star system, the planet system, and there is a huge light source to the northeast of the sky. So I'm going to have a look at this now for you. Okay, now I'm on the solar chart, and things are getting very interesting because we're looking at this haze, okay, northeast of the skies. Now I'm going to now move the solar chart in, so let me just get this sorted for us, because it is getting interesting, isn't it now? I've been looking at Mars as well. There's shadows everywhere that's out there, and again, NASA's not going to say anything, are they? So let's take a look at the Earth. Okay, let's go on the Earth chart. Now what we can see is here, as I bring round the chart here. Now we're going to move it back just about to about July, say the 27th of July. Okay, now around about that time on the 27th of July we could see a very strong dimness, a red haze to the northeast. Now roughly about that time I saw that red object going down on the horizon on a short video. Now sometime between then, but the sun is dimming to us on the horizon, and through the day we're seeing a white object, aren't we? Again, I believe that the simulator is working. Now if we keep going through the months till we get up to the 22nd of September. So let's just move along, because we're now in a position where we should be now. Okay, now I do believe again that in the northeast skies, okay, about 3:30 there is a red haze to the northeast. Okay, now there is an object between us and the sun, I believe to be Nibiru. This about here somewhere. We're seeing a red haze in the skies. Now also in the morning skies this time of the year we see Venus as well. This coming down on the horizon just before sunrise. You'll see this. It disappears. We do see the moon at this point as well. That'd be here. Now through the night as well we're seeing red clouds, aren't we? We're seeing red formations of clouds as well, and I believe as well that the this object, these heavenly bodies, are now in our inner solar system, and there's something that's between us and the sun. There's no doubt in it, because we do see a dimness in the skies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check these SOHO charts as much as I can, because there's something that's seriously wrong, and we need to just keep checking everything, don't we? Because again, Venus is now becoming very bright in the skies, and it was bright as well 3 months ago, wasn't it? And also we're seeing Mercury as well. Now on the SOHO charts, okay, we are seeing objects going past the SOHO cam, the Ustream cam, and it's not any of these objects, because can you see the way it rotates round Mercury and Venus? Now when we see these flybys from the Earth, now this was going back, wasn't it? We were going back to I'd say about August time, about 13th of August, we were seeing these flybys. Okay, now these planets are moving round to this way, likewise with the Earth, but these flybys are coming across here, and they're coming from the Kuiper belt. They're coming from this area right across. Now it's unbelievable, isn't it, because we're seeing this all the time and it's not being reported. So again, it's just getting and providing the information, and I will keep checking these charts for all of us, because again we're seeing shadows. There's many photographs, far too many photographs that are coming in now that are showing dark shadowed skies and huge problems to our Earth. Now we're just going to continue seeing these, aren't we, all the time? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep track of this, because it is getting serious, isn't it? It really is. So I'm going to move on to some other charts now. So again, please take care, because this is happening, isn't it? Okay, we've got the Metro Earth live weather chart right now, Friday 22nd of September, 7:51 PM. Now again, this checks the weather, and I've got this on a 58 screen monitor. Now I'm going to show you something as the temperatures as well. You can see the temperatures, can't you, in Africa? Now again, the temperatures are rising. We're getting a lot of fires that are being reported on news media right now as well from many parts of the world. And also the sun is acting very strange. Now if I go to the this other chart as well for rain, you can also see this area as well, and all the other areas on the chart that are we're just getting a lot of rainfall as well, and the rainfall is very persistent. It's like 1 to say 10 minutes of heavy rain, and then it stops abruptly. Now we're getting lots of information from subscribers. We've seen videos as well of strange weather patterns as well. Now we look at the cloud cover as well. As you can see here on the screen, there's a lot of cloud cover, but I believe again these are chemtrails. This is chemtrails and HARP that is controlling the weather patterns right now, because our Earth is tilting and it's trying to stop a pole shift. I believe there is too much going on now in our skies. And also these winds, there's a lot of wind that's happening around the world as well. 185 mile an hour winds. I mean, this spot here is quite interesting as well. There's a lot of windspan in the USA. I mean, it is getting a lot more stranger. And now looking at the news media channels in the USA as well, they're going through a lot of crazy weather right now. And with these storms that have continued to still cause a lot of problems to people's homes. And I will keep an eye on this, because there is some strange weather patterns going on. So it's another interesting chart to keep an eye on for all of you, as I continue my work as well to check all the charts as I've done in the past. I mean, the pressure as well. We've gotten a lot of wind pressure, and also I mean, it's all happening, isn't it? And it is changing, because when I look back at these charts from a couple of years ago, it wasn't as bad as this. there is a lot of problems that are occurring with the weather patterns. Because, again, with the Earth's magnetic field being affected by the Nibiru system, these heavenly bodies, everything's getting affected. The other thing as well I'd like to say is that the climates are changing on Mars, Jupiter and Saturn. All the other celestial bodies are heating up, and they're all being affected by climate change, because this global warming, what they say on news media, is a complete hoax, because everything in our solar system is heating up right now. So I'm going to keep checking this anyway, because I find it very interesting for all of us. So I'll go back to this. Okay, I've gone back to the magnitude. Welcome back, it's me, Matthew, and I'm looking on the earthquake charts this afternoon, and I am going to look at the jet stream as well and the Soho cams, because again the weather patterns and also the earthquake magnitude. Now these were back some years back with 2.4s and 3.3s, but we're now seeing a lot more stronger earthquakes, 6.4s. There's a lot of I mean, they're getting much more stronger now, aren't they? 6.1s. They're getting higher now because, again, foods are just becoming more stranger each and every single day. So here on the screen, September 22nd 2017, and it is getting stranger because look, we've got 5.8s, 4.9s, 7.1 here as well. Now around the Earth at the moment we're getting some very strange patterns of these earthquakes as well. There is just continuous patterns all the time. Very, very strange. If we just go down to here as well, we can see other high magnitude earthquakes, 6.1s, because of the Nibiru system. Okay, we've got Nemesis, the brown dwarf star, I believe, that's affecting our planet. There's fire as well, lots of fire damage around the world, and it's because of the sun. Now they do chemtrail to try and cool our atmosphere down.